Hello guys and welcome to episode 18 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as the Pan-Asian Cooperative. Today we have a couple of decisions to make at the start, which is a new unit upgrade for our Centaur. Awesome! Been waiting for this one. We can now get a Minotaur. And what perks can we choose? We can either get 50% chance to scatter attacked unit to another tile. Interesting. Or we can get -1 setups needed before attacking. So I'm assuming that means they don't have to set up anymore to attack stuff, which would be really good. Yeah, and those are the only two perks we can select from. So let's get this -1 setups needed before attacking, because that'll be very, very useful, because it means they can then move and attack in the same turn rather than having to set up and waste a movement point. So yeah, that's really, really nice. Now we can produce Minotaurs, so I will probably do that, considering in the last episode these two sea dragons destroyed both my centaurs that would now be Minotaurs, which is really frustrating. But never mind. We'll get a nanopasture in Megan. We'll continue this explorer. Well, we can't because there's a wolf beetle standing in the way. Okay, maybe we'll just try attempting to go the other way instead. Triton is pretty much nearly in range to attack Citadella, but I'm going to stay out of range of attacking Citadella and instead attack this Prophet. We've got another Triton coming up as well. The trade vessel in Chuyen can trade with Genelai. And the trade vessel in Huanli can trade with Gongren still. And over here, let's get these Xenocavalry and stuff to blow up these units. So we'll attack that Prophet there, hopefully destroy that. Oh, that didn't quite work. It's annoying. Can we attack it with his Cobra? Yes, we can. Okay, so that works out. And then we can pillage the land there to make the Cobra full health. We shall move over this Xenocavalry. And then that can do nothing for this turn. Or we'll just put the Fortify on. We'll fortify here as well. And next turn we can move them on round towards Citadella to attack it. And then we'll move both the Tritons into range, hit Citadella as well. And we also have the Marauder here. So we'll move him onwards as well. Awesome. Hostile aliens near Genelai. Do we not have a fence here? A ultrasonic fence? No, we don't. Okay, well we'll probably need one then. Let's just buy one straight up. You can see that's forced the aliens a tile away. And we shall move on to the next turn then. Oh yeah, my Triton's here. They're now in range to attack Manuel. So let's do just that. Bombard Manuel. This Triton's unfortunately out of moves, that's annoying. I probably should have waited till the next turn. We'll keep the Cobra out of range so that it doesn't get blown up. And we'll just tell it to do nothing this turn. We'll end the turn there. Then next time we can use the Tritons to attack Manuel. Oh, that looked cool. Some like Supremacy Mortars. Prophets attacking my Xenocavalry. Brazilians attacking the Americans as well. And the Americans attacking back. The veterancy gained for my Xenocavalry there. But what I'm going to do before any of that is check if I can actually take over the city this turn. We'll move this Triton into range. We'll move this Triton into range as well. We shall bombard the crap out of the city. That isn't actually doing very much at all, is it? No. We've finished the locus in Tiangong, so we'll move that to Chuyen. We have a trade vessel to use, so we'll send that to Lalabella. Oh, and we also need to create a Xenotitan. I'm not sure how much they're going to cost to make. Xenotitan. 7 Xenomass needed. Okay, not sure if we're going to be able to get that much Xenomass. We need 5 more. Maybe we can get it from Suzanne Fielding if we give her some money. And we can begin to produce one. Because we have a lot of production choices here. Before we do that, let's choose an operation in Konechno. Which shall be to steal science. But yeah, choosing production in Tiangong. This would be the best place to get a Xenocyclone because it would only take 3 turns to produce. So let's first trade with the Americans.
Hola, how can I help you?
Strategic resources, we need some Xenomass love.
What's the deal?
And we need 5 of it. What do you want for this?
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
Open borders, 22 energy and 6 energy per turn. We'll give her the 6 energy per turn, why not? And we'll add 0 to that energy there.
By all means, yes.
Great. So that means we can create a Xenotitan. You guys shall be very happy. It's going to take 3 turns. In Chuyen, we can build, I guess, a trade vessel. The thing is, there's not really much more to work on at the moment. I guess we could get like another worker and stuff like that, but do we really need it now, like this late in the game? Does it matter? Probably not. Maybe we should just work on a Cobra. They can move across water quickly and they're actually really useful for taking stuff over. In Nitin, we can build an ultrasonic fence. In Genelai, we can work on a biofuel plant and a quest decision. Homegrown. We have lived here long enough, so we must no longer hunt for resources. Nowhere is this more evident than on the floor of our Xena nursery. Within its walls, we can grow and harness resources which occur naturally on this planet. Unfortunately, the process is costly, and so we must choose which resource to create. Miasma or Xenomass. So we can get 450 science or 5 Xenomass. Oh, that would have been useful earlier instead of giving away money. But yeah, we'll take more Xenomass, I guess. That's useful. Veterancy gained, obviously, on the Xeno Cavalry. I didn't actually choose an option for it because I was trying to decide whether we were going to attack Citadella this turn. But I guess what I'm going to do is maybe just attack and then heal would be best. I'm not sure if we can do both, but we'll try. No, we can't. Well, that's frustrating. Right. We'll get that Cobra to destroy the Prophet then. Then we can pillage, move on, and then we can move the Xena Cavalry over towards Citadella. And this Cobra can fortify. This Triton can hit Manuel with the help of this Triton now, and then we can move the Cobra straight in and take that over. And we shall annex this city. Brilliant. We shall choose production here. Let's just activate a queue, get the Old Earth Relic, we'll make a clinic, then a farmer lab, site a nursery, gene garden, and that will do. So we'll get an auto plant in there as well for when they actually can start building stuff, because that will boost the production. So this Marauder can now move. Which way am I going to place him? I'll put him just there, and we shall fortify until healed. Cobra here can fortify until healed as well. Trade vessel in Huan Li can continue trading with iron. to boost the wonder production there. And that will do. Wow, the Americans already took over Ainsa. And they're raising it to the ground. Okay. Interesting. True Xeno Swarm getting close to helping us take over Citadella. Let's move on to the next turn, see what happens. Brasilia attacking the Americans. Oh, they blew the crap out of my Triton there. Oh my lord, they did a lot of damage. The Saber took out my Triton, and then the city took out the other one. The Americans hitting Santo Andreo hard. Maybe we can sneak in there and take that over. That'd be funny.
A useful heuristic for determining metacognition is to ask, does this organism really create tools? Or does it create tools which create new tools?
So, we have the carrier. Now we can build the alloy foundry. And yeah, we're gonna actually try and build one of those. Now can we do it here in Gongren? Carrier. Yeah, let's build a carrier. We need to choose a science now. I think we're maxed out on harmony level now. Unless it can go higher, I'm not sure. But what would be useful? Not even sure. Ah, the Roctopus. Of course. Yeah, let's head towards the Roctopus. It's going to take like 10, 19 turns, but it'd be cool to show you that unit. I haven't actually seen one in the game yet, but would be cool. Right, let's pick a new recruits for this unit of Xenocav. And if we put all of our units to attack Citadella this turn, will that take it over? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Well, we can try anyway. Why not? Get that Marauder just to move up. Okay. Nearly. Actually, that nearly took them out. Very, very close to taking over the city there. But we'll get this Cobra to pillage there. And that will make it full health. We can fortify. The Locust can move to Honni. This Triton can fortify until healed. The other Triton can head round to Citadella. Not sure if we'll need it by then, but there we go. Oh, we moved straight next to a Kraken. Of course we did. How annoying. Brasilia taking out the Americans. Citadella's attacking my Xeno cavalry. Doing quite a lot of damage, but not enough to destroy the unit. So it looks like Citadella will be ours in the next turn. And of course, the Kraken decided to attack my Triton. Great. So let's move this Triton back into friendly territory and fortify until healed. And here we're going to use this Sterner Cavalry to attack Citadella. And we've taken it over. Brilliant. So we'll annex the city. We'll choose a production in Ganzorig, which shall be an observatory. But in Citadella we need to choose a production here now, so we shall get a Gene Garden. And we shall add to the queue the Farmer Lab Alien Preserve, Trade Depot, Recycler. Move the recycler up the queue a bit there. So yeah, that's nice. That means we can use this Cobra to help take over Santo Andreo. But we also need to make sure we take out this CNDR, so we are going to attack them there. We'll finish it off with the Xenocav. We can then just get the Cobra to move on and pillage the Brazilians' lands. To get some health back. That works. We can get the Xenoswarm onto ground over here. The Locust is waiting for the carrier to be finished in Gongren. Although we could also produce one, or just buy one, in Huanli. So let's do that. It's only going to cost 570 to do that, so that would be useful. And for now they can just do nothing. Trade vessel in Niatin can trade with Genelai. Actually no, we'll go to Iron, because obviously the Wonder production there. The Cobra has got full health again. So let's try and bring him over to help out as well with the Brazilians. And that is all. Oh, this Marauder can still move. That's fine. Let's see what we can see with this Explorer. Brazilians holding well by the looks of things. Look at that CNDR, it's got basically no health. Well, here comes the Centaur. Blowing the crap out of Santo Andreo. Being attacked by these units now. They didn't take it over. I think that means we can take it over. We'll soon find out. This Triton can move over here. Oh, of course, there is a Kraken there. And look at this! The Xenotitan has finished. Look how badass it is. His little mouth there at the front. But what are we going to do with it? Like, I'm not going to be able to get it to the Brazilians before the war ends, by the looks of things. Maybe we'll just put him by the Mind Stem to defend it. Why not? And with the carrier finished here, let's get the Locust to rebase onto carrier. Can I get another one to rebase onto it? No, the carriers can only carry one. How annoying. Right, well, we'll move this carrier on then. This Marauder can get closer to the Brazilians, same with the Xenoswarm. This true Xena Cavalry can get some discipline. And we'll actually put them on Ciudadela and fortify there. And then this Xena Cavalry that was in Ciudadela can get discipline and move towards the Brazilians. Now we might be able to just take over the city with the Cobra, so let's try. I think that worked because it ejected the Americans.
La derrota nunca es honorable.
You can't beat them. Well, that's ours. Thanks to the Americans for getting that low enough for me to take over. We shall annex that for ourselves. Brilliant. And we now have 2 cities over here. So now we need to get some workers over here to sort out all these pillage tiles. But yeah, I'm not too sure that will actually affect me very much by the end of the game. We'll work on a progenitor garden in Tiangong now, unless we want another Xenotitan. Let's just get another Xenotitan. Why not? They just look so cool. An alloy foundry in Niatin can actually make use of the titanium, which is good. In Santo Andreo, we can choose a production here. We'll get a clinic, and we shall add to the queue a alien preserve, as in a fuel plant, and then a nursery. Now, what I find really strange is that the AI never seems to build clinics. Like, does health not affect them? Like, what's going on there? It seems really strange. Anyway, we'll fortify the Cobra in there for now. We shall fortify until healed that Xenocav, and well, hopefully with the finishing of the production of the carrier in Gongren, we can put the Locust onto that carrier. For now, we shall do nothing. And is that it? Citadella is starving. Yep, probably because I pillaged all their tiles. We probably need some workers over here, so as soon as I can produce something at Citadella, I'll probably just pump out some workers to help that out. But how many turns until victory, actually? 8 turns, okay, not very long at all. But we have wiped out the Brazilians with the help of the Americans, so that was cool. And yeah, everything is good by the looks of things. We can actually start trading with Citadella as soon as some of our trade vessels become available. This Marauder. Well, I guess we'll just move towards the border of the Americans, because although we're friends with them, I don't necessarily trust them. I don't trust any of the AI in this game, mainly due to an experience in which I agreed to have open borders and then they attacked me using the open borders agreement I'd just given them, even though they were technically friendly with me as well. Yeah, that can happen. But we'll continue to move on to the next turn. There's only 3 nations left now. The Franco-Iberians have been taken out. Then the African Union were taken out. And now the Brazilians were taken out. And my carrier is probably dead. Well, maybe not. Triton taking a beating though from a Kraken.
Life is an inherently depreciating asset.
Organics. We can now build a biofactory, mass digester, and we get extra energy from generator improvements. Great. So I'm actually going to run away from that Kraken then. We'll heal up the Triton. Get this Triton to move round up the top of the map. This carrier can hopefully move in range to get the Locust onto it. Yes, it can. And, well, these Locusts, can they be used to actually attack these aliens? We can see what they actually look like when they're attacking then. So let's try and do just that. A ranged attack on any of these Sea Dragons would utterly destroy them. Pew pew pew! Yeah, well that worked. Let's get our carrier away from the Sea Dragons. Use the trade vessel from Tiangong to trade with Citadella. I think that's what I wanted to do. And that'll stop them from starving so much. Oh, the worker in Santa Andrea, we have one here. It looks like we captured one. Can automate. Sort out some of our tiles. We get the Truzena swarm into our lands. The trade vessel from Ganzorig can head to Tiangong still. We'll make a biofactory in Gongren. Thorn reactor in Genelai. And that will do. Manuel is starving as well. Great. We literally really need some workers just to produce some farms and stuff in these, or near these cities, and also just fix up some of these tiles. Because Citadel is starving basically because I crushed most of the farms while I was at war with them. Trade vessel in Nitin. Can that trade with Manuel? Yes it can, okay. We'll do that then. To make sure that Manuel has the food to keep its population alive. We'll do the same from Gongren. Trade with Manuel. And the Locust can do nothing for now. Same on that carrier there. We'll move that carrier towards Citadella. True Zenith Cavalry. Move towards the Americans. We'll get these Marauders to fortify. And the Triton can come round as well. Zenith Titan can fortify near the mine flower. I'm amazed how big these things are. Look, they're bigger than the city themselves. I'm sure if we actually attacked a city with one, it would just crush it in one turn. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case, I don't think, before the end of the game. Produce a nanopasture in Ganzorig. Institute in Huanli. Repair facility in Megan. And we can develop a virtue. So, might be worth getting the 50% XP from combat, but considering we're not in a war anymore, we don't really need it. Anything towards science would be useful. Maybe this +2 science from every academy improvement would be good. Let's see how much that improves it. We've got currently plus 427. If we do that, it hasn't made a difference yet. I think the differences from virtues come in the next turn. So 427, let's see how much it changes. Wait for the Russians to make their move. And we've also got the Americans trading with us now on land. Oh, wonder.
I have important information.
That's been complete. The resurrection device. I went to depart this world. I stood at the threshold. I heard, "Do not leave, we need you." I returned, by compassion moved. Cool. That gives us +8 health. But our science actually went down this turn. Not sure why. We have a covert agent to use. So we shall steal a technology. And, well, we have a couple of agents now in cities that we don't need them in. We shall send one to Tiangong, and the other one in Santo Andreo can actually return to the HQ to give us some extra % health. Upgrade available. Oh, we can upgrade the carrier. Now we can actually have one. So let's select a perk. +10 HP heal for onboard aircraft every turn. Or we can get +1 capacity as base for aircraft. I think that would be much better. Yeah, so we'll do that. And now our carriers look much different. They actually look pretty cool. This one's damaged, of course. That's why it looks so weird. But let's get our carrier into friendly territory, and we'll fortify until healed there. We'll just get this Locust to rebase to Citadella, and then it can heal there. The True Xenocav in Citadella can just fortify there. But let's choose a production in Ion, which shall be a mass digester. In Geneli, we can build a auto plant. This explorer can travel around the Americans' land still. And Chu Yen can trade with Fort Barker. The Xenoswarm here can head towards the Americans. True Xenocav can just sit on the border. Oh, yeah. The Americans actually raised the city here, which is why their borders have decreased. I'm not sure why they didn't keep that city. Pretty strange. Anyway, we'll sleep the Locust there. The trade vessel from Ganzorig can head to Iron. How many turns until the Mine Flower is transcended? 5 turns. Okay, well, looks like we're moving on to the next turn already. A couple of units needing orders though. And that will do. Now, are we going to be able to get a Roctopus before the end of the game? 10 turns it's going to take. But if we steal science and stuff, then that may become a lot quicker. Choose a production there, which will be an alloy foundry. We can build possibly an armor sail in Megan, but why don't we build it in Tiangong? Armor sail. Yeah, let's do that. But in Megan instead we can get a microbial mine. Costs 2 Xenomass. But let's actually get the health from the progenitor garden. And a quest decision. Tastes like cardboard. The Xenomass is possibly the most versatile resource we've ever encountered. Compared to Earth's minerals, it appears to be nothing more than inorganic waste. Yet, like our DNA, it contains the base code for the planet's indigenous life. With the completion of our new mass digester, we may finally be close to unlocking the Xenomass's true potential. When processed with the mass digester, Xenomass is converted into a protein state. If consumed, it is a healthy, albeit slightly unpleasant, food source. If allowed to harden, it becomes an excellent building material. Both are beneficial. That said, anyone who has tasted it would probably disagree. Okay, so we can get extra food or extra production. We'll get the extra food. Triton can just sleep. This Cobra can just fortify there. The Locust can sleep there. Fortify that Cobra, and all is well. The True Xenoswarm can just fortify or sleep the carrier. And the reason I'm doing this is pretty much because we're very close to the end of the game now. We may as well not mess about. Just let the AI get on with their own thing. And yeah, continue having a look around with a couple of units, but other than that, we'll pretty much just be moving turn to turn till the end of the game. So we've done really well, I think. You know, taking out the African Union and the Brazilians. You know, obviously we could probably take out the Americans and the Russians if we wanted to, but they're both harmony, so they were the least of my worries. Sleep the carrier there. We shall choose productions in these cities and move straight on to the next turn. We've pretty much explored as much as we can now, unless we get open borders, and I don't really want to do that. Well, that was interesting. I saw them have a Triton at Central, but there can't be a massive expanse of water there, surely. Make this trade vessel trade with Megan still. She will go to Citadella, give them some food so they don't starve. Biofactory. What's our diplomacy like? We're currently at score 1630. Yeah, we are so far ahead right now. It's actually ridiculous. And there we go.
As the mind flower opened itself to full bloom, so did our minds open to the planet whose life we had shared for so very long. There was no moment of awakening. Rather, as with the gentle rising of dawn's first light, our human experience was illuminated by the truth of what we were and what we would become. In that light, we found ourselves. We are together now. We are one. We are waiting.
There you have it, guys. My first Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough complete in 18 episodes. Surprisingly short in comparison to some other series that I work on. But either way, I really hope that you had fun watching this one. Now, I am of course going to do another Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough. I've been thinking about it for a while. All I would like to know from you guys is, would you like purity or would you like supremacy? Now, in all honesty, I think Supremacy would be a bit more interesting. But it's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. I've told you what I think. Let me know. Now, I hope you're pleased with the way I finished this campaign. Obviously, Transcendence victory. It's pretty cool. You know, we managed to destroy the Brazilians with the help of the Americans before the end of the game. So yeah, I think this went really, really well, especially considering my inexperience with the game. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.